Hello all, I'm Arzu and this is the next part of the tutorial and this will be the last project of this module that's based on artificial intelligence with Python. So in this last module, we will learn about self-driving car. The self-driving car actually we will be making with the four steps or we can say with the four classes like four parts we have for making this. First, we need to understand if we are having a design of car and if I want my car to move with the arrow keys, so how my car will move with the arrow keys. So I will just press right arrow key, then my car will move right, left arrow key, the car will move left, up arrow key and down arrow key, how this actually works. I will first show you if I'm having a car and if I want to move it with the arrow keys, what will be the outcome? So let me share my screen to show you the outcome for the movement. Let me So here we have, as you all can see, that this is my car, and if I press right arrow key, it will go right, left arrow key, it will go left, up and down. So how this is going to work? There is a background color on this. The heading is the car movement with arrows, and there is a picture I'm taking as a car. You can even use a object we have learned in Pygame library. So here I'm using a picture for the movement of car. First, we need to understand the program of moving a car. So I'm just going to take this picture of a car. This is the picture that I'm taking, I'm going to use. And here I'm going to write down the code. Let me do some changes with the settings so that you can see this little bit more clear. Okay, so let me start coding for the particular part, how we are going to do. First thing, I'm going to write the code, import Pygame because I'm going to use a Pygame library. This I'm opening a editor Visual Studio Code. You can open Google Colab or you can open Replit, any of the software you can use. So here you will use import sys, then since you all know that why we are using that, then we are going to initialize the Pygame library. So we will give the command pygame dot init. This command will actually initialize the library. Now we will do some screen settings. So I will be writing screen width and this I'm giving as 800 and screen height. This I'm giving as 600. Then I will do screen setup. I'm calling it with screen. And I will write pygame dot display dot set mode. The same way actually you will be writing. So it will be screen width and screen's height. That should be screen. So we will be writing it like this way. Now you will come to setting up the caption on Pygame window. So you will write pygame dot display dot set caption. So here you will write car movement with arrow keys. Then you will come to the next line. You'll actually loading the car image. So you will write car image is equals to pygame dot image dot load car dot png. Okay, and then it will set the car width and car height, because we are having png picture and this is very big in size, so we don't want that should be coming in the bigger size. So we are setting up the car width. Car width I'm setting as 100. And now we are setting up the car height. Car height I'm setting as 60. After I'm just putting car image. So car image is equals to pygame dot transform dot scalar dot scale car image. Actually, we need to scale the car picture on the screen. So that's what we are doing, and we are following the steps. So that should be car height. All parameters and variables you need to remain same because it is very important. Now I'm giving the position, uh, the initial position for the car. So of course we need to have the coordinate. So I made a coordinate car X. Car X will be screen width, means whatever the total width of the screen you will divide it by 2. I am putting double forward slash. It means it will not give me the value into the points. It will give the value only as it is, like what the numbers are. Now I'm taking this car grid, that will be 2 forward slash divided by 2. So it will actually, we don't want that the car should go out of the screen. So I will simply minus the car width out of the screen, and I'm just taking the width of that screen and I'm putting the car position to be the center. Okay, now I want car Y. So the car Y should be screen height, and screen height will be divided by 2. The same thing we will do with the car height, and instead of width, now here I will take height. That will be the mode of 2. And afterwards, I will decide the car speed. Car speed is nothing. The number of steps every time my car needs to take is the car speed. Okay. So let me move it little bit down. So what will be the car speed? Car speed I'm setting up 5. So whenever I want to run my car, I will be setting up the speed. Now, as you all know that we should have the main loop in the Pygame library. So I'm just taking running is equals to true. I'm making a variable and I'm assigning it operator that is true. So I'm just going to write while running for event in pygame dot event dot get if event dot type is equals to pygame dot quit, then pygame dot quit and sys dot exit. Then what I want, this is basic quit command, like when you are having this, then your window is going to quit actually. Yeah. So after the quit command, what we want to introduce the key. So I'm just introducing the key is equals to pygame dot key dot rest. So this is actually the class I'm calling, and I'm storing the value in the key. So if you press the key, then something is going to happen. So here we need to take that if this key is pressed, then something happens. If that key is pressed, then something happens. So I just want my car to move little bit. So that's why I will be writing down the code is like if keys, I'll put the square bracket pygame dot k left, everything remains in the capital. So actually this should be the variable. I will name it as keys and it should be in small. So you should actually call it exactly by the name. You made a variable where you are calling your event. So here in this, you are actually calling your event right here. So that's what happens over here. I'm just saying that if key pygame dot left key, then car X, of course, if I'm moving left and right, then it will show me the movement for left and right. So minus is equals to car speed. Okay. So you will call your variable that as I told you already that your car speed is 5. So every time if it has to go, left side, it has to do -5, -5, -5, -5, -5. So when it does -5, it will move towards left. Your car will move towards left, and the same thing I'm going to do uh, with the next code, that if key instead of left, this should be right. So if right arrow key pressed, then the car should be plus equals to, like the car speed should be plus equals to right. Then instead of this, it will be up. If key up pressed, then it should not be y. It should be, sorry, it should not be x. It should be y. So the car speed will be like minus equals to this way. And the last one is if your key is down. So if the key is down, then car Y should be plus is equals to the car speed. Okay. Now, afterwards, I want to fill the screen with a particular color. So what I will do, I will simply do screen dot fill command. The color code I'm writing for green a little bit. So I'm just taking this color code, and this color code will actually make my background as with the green color. Afterwards, I'm taking screen dot blit because I want to blit the image of the car. As if you know about Pygame library, then we have to blit the picture onto the screen. That's same thing I'm doing. So I will write car image. Then I will take car X. So this is what the coordinate I'm giving, that the coordinates will be car X and car Y. Okay. Afterwards, we need to update the Pygame display every time. If you're not updating the Pygame display, then nothing will happen or nothing will come over here. So I'm simply doing the update of this display. And afterwards, we are actually setting up the frame rate. So I'm typing pygame dot time dot clock. This will actually setting up the frame. So C should be capital for the clock. dot tick 16. This will setting up the frame. So basically the code is uh complete. This is the complete code, as if I can see, if I can show you the screen over here. So this is actually the complete code. I'm also having the picture of car. This is my car.png, and I took this without any backdrop. And this is the code that I have written over here. So yeah, this code I have written over here. Okay. This is just I'm taking a picture. I have set I'm setting up the width and the height of the picture. Then I'm setting up the keys of the picture. And now if I'm going to run this code, uh, so it will be showing an output while running. I think you all can't see the output, so I have to share the entire screen to show you the output. Yeah, this is the output that you will see onto the screen. I can move my car with the arrow key, like when I press right, when I press left, when I press up, when I press down, my car can move like this way. Okay, if I want to change some, a kind of width and height. So I just want to make a width little bit 200, and the height I'm making 80, suppose. So I will delete this thing and I'm going to run it again. So see, my car width and height is getting changed. It should be 160. I guess if I will take 160 and 80, then what will be the ratio? Let me close this one. So yeah, this is perfect, I guess. Yeah, this will be the perfect size of my card. You can even change the screen and everything. So this is a simple thing, like this is my car. Now I want this car to be automated. So how I can make this car automated? I will make it by using the AI to it. Actually, I want to check my car model every time, that generation by generation. Suppose this is generation one and this is my model, and I have a particular track where I want my car to move on the track and to follow the track. So I will check, okay, in first generation, my car is able to cross the track. In second generation, my this model is able to cross the track. It's all right. Now I will introduce some tough track for my car. So I will see, okay, this design in generation 2, it's not able to pass. Generation 3, it's not able to pass. Generation 4, it's not able to pass. But generation 5, my car design is able to pass. So I can see that what kind of changes I can make according to the generation for my self-driving car design. So that's what the main project we will do in the next session, and we will start learning. So just wait and watch for the next session. Till then, bye bye. Hello everyone, welcome you all to the next part of this code, and we will start writing down the code for for virtual doctor. Yes, that will actually tell you about your problems, right? So I'm actually having a file of virtual doctor already. I'm just going to share my screen, and I'm going to write down the code over there. So let me share my screen once. Um, I hope my screen is visible.